Well, hey there, WellBiz Queen. I want to up level into the queen energy today. So I was just like thinking about what I wanted to say and what the topic was for you today. And I actually got the perfect inspiration from one of my clients recently too. So this is like legit because not only has it happened recently to a client, it has 111% happened to me in the past, sometimes still happens, and happens to like everyone who is starting out in their health coaching business, wellness business, like legit any coaching business. So let's get into it, shall we? Your message for today: fail forward. And entrepreneurship requires what my grandpa quotes as intestinal fortitude. Intestinal fortitude. Let that sink in. So, truth be told, like, you went through your certification program, you went through, board certified, like whatever your title was, or your own journey to get into this passion of what you're doing now with helping others with their health and wellness, fitness, or products, whatever that looks like. And tell you the truth, like starting out, it's not easy. It requires that intestinal fortitude. It requires that thickening of the skin and the stomach to not just like melt into a puddle when something that you want to label as failure happens. Because things, while we would love to control everything and have everything work out perfect and easy and like just seamless all the time, if you haven't learned already or someone hasn't told you already, let me go ahead and share with you, it is not perfect. It doesn't look or sound or feel perfect. Like, you get stronger, you learn more, and a lot of times like these lessons and things come up so you can set boundaries, or you can put systems in place, or you can put like rules in place, or processes. So like after you get through the suck of it and feeling that frustration and feeling that anger and the sadness and all of that, hopefully, if you're still stuck there, hopefully this can be the lesson for you to shift into knowing that like you being a WellBiz queen requires you to step into that strength and step into the reframe and finding the lesson of why that thing didn't work, why that thing didn't happen, where in whatever the situation was that you can actually be like, I'm glad that didn't happen. Or it can be a lesson of, this is what I need to do because I never want that to happen again. So reframing that and taking those lessons as strengthening you as a coach, as a WellBiz queen. And keep in mind, like, these lessons along the way of you starting and growing your business is also going to help you be a better coach, or better leader or teacher or guide or professional, because like the way that you show up for yourself in building your WellBiz is also going to show up in how you show up for your clients, and how like if they're telling you some story, you don't just like sink down into the mud with them and then it's just like this failure fest. #failure fest. and yeah, just like think about it. Like, you know, if you're a health coach and one of your clients is like, oh, well, like I failed my diet on Tuesday, so I should just stop now. Like, no, you're not going to let them just stop. So like, you're not going to let them stop. So like, why would you let these failures stop you in showing up for your business to create a strong foundation and boundaries and have those learning lessons? You're not. You're going to keep going. If it's meant to be, you will have that failing forward and shifting in and learning more ways to either try to get more paying clients, do a better job at showing up for your existing clients, set more systems in place so you're leveraging your time better, doing things smarter, not harder. All of those lessons will come up for you in some way, shape, or form, if they haven't already, for you to step into this and following through with either new and better, setting different goals, hiring help. If something could like consistently just like doesn't seem to happen, it could be an invitation for you to hire help, because ideally, as a profitable, successful well-biz queen, you really only want to focus on the things that you excel at anyways. So that could be the universe guiding you on, hey, like stop wasting time doing this thing because you're not supposed to be doing it. Someone else is. And by you showing up and you getting another client or selling these products can give you the money so that you can hire someone, and that benefits whoever you're hiring and it benefits you. And that could be the lesson in this failing forward. So questions to ask yourself. Well, first, like before we dive into, I also want to know, have you already had this happen in your business and starting it? And put that in the comments below so we can continue this conversation. And shining a light on the why, what, how of this failing forward situation, when it seems like, you know, today is a total failure, like scheduled discovery calls, they didn't show up, follow-ups, I messaged them, they didn't respond, you're frustrated. I get it. I've been there. My clients have been there. It's like part of the journey. If you haven't experienced these things, you probably aren't really trying because you haven't put yourself out there in order to get these failing forward growth lessons. So when all of this happens, like, yes, you're entitled, obviously, feel frustrated, feel sad, and like it shows that you care and that you really do want this. Then don't stay there, because that doesn't help anyone, especially you. But step into this well-biz queen mentality of not spinning out and going further deep into it, of being like, are you alone in this? Does this happen to anyone or everyone, or is it just me? And definitely don't let yourself just go into total spin out of thinking like, this isn't working. Maybe I need a better website. Maybe I need to create another freebie. Maybe I should sell supplements instead of my coaching program because it's cheaper and easier for people to invest in. Yeah, that is true, but that is part of like the spin out of like letting that failure beat you instead of moving forward and standing in the ground of like, you know, this is going to benefit people. And while it might not have happened for like that one discovery session that didn't show up, or that one follow-up that didn't actually message you back, you don't have to let it take you out. So what else you need to know, you know, if you've had this spin out self-doubt cycle happen already, What else do you need to know? Like I said, you are so not alone in this. And if you've already had these things happen and the thoughts, you've already had those thoughts and those actions, you've already had some of those actions, kudos to you because you're showing up and you're going for it. So kudos to you. You're not alone in this. This is like part of the journey. And that also helps you become a better business owner, a better coach, a better guide, a better leader, because you have that developed strength, that intestinal fortitude I mentioned earlier. And knowing that like you're one of a kind, because if it was easy and perfect all the time to be a health coach, nutrition coach, wellness coach, or like any business owner for that matter, then everyone would do it, but they don't. And thankfully that's the truth of it, because we need other jobs and other roles in the world too. But anyways, what you need to know is like when this self-doubt spin out happens, you can either stay in the suck or you can take a step back, go into awareness mode, observation mode without judgment, and just think about like, what about that actually benefited you? Did you maybe have feelings that you actually didn't want to have the coaching call because you like weren't really feeling it with that potential client after you read their application answers? That's truth. Did you maybe dread writing that sales page because you weren't actually lit up about the program or the price they were offering? That's truth. Would it make more sense for you to maybe be visible with doing an Instagram live or a YouTube video to actually share your new offer versus hiding behind doing creatively avoidant projects? And then the universe so guides your computer to crash. And this has actually legit happened to me where like everything on my desktop just disappeared and I literally couldn't do my creative project. And it's happened to clients where having that lesson and shifting into that didn't happen, this didn't happen, and expanding and taking those moments of failing forward into what else can you do to be visible, to connect, to show up for your ideal clients. So yeah, now it's your turn. Go ahead and comment below what your top takeaway was. If you've had some of these happen to you, share so we can have a little laugh about it and celebrate that you are getting that intestinal fortitude of failing forward. And if you have a question about more of this, definitely leave it in the comments. Be sure you're subscribed and hit the little bell so that you're notified so you won't miss out on the next video, because we're going to keep this mastermind series going for the next few days. So be sure you're notified, and of course, feel free to like and share this with someone you know so they can also get into making the income and impact that they want with their well-biz too. FYI, if this is speaking to you and you are ready to not be alone in this well-biz journey and you're ready to get more paying clients and make more money with doing this wellness work that you love. So if you want more proven mindset work with actually getting like personal tools from me and having a like-minded community, accountability, how-tos, all of that, then I want to definitely share that there are a few spots open for the brand new up-leveled Well Biz Queen Mastermind. So you can apply now. I have the link in the comments below, so we can connect on what your goals are, what you want to do in your business, and how you can get the coaching support with being part of the WellBiz Queen Mastermind that is open for enrollment now. So would love to see you there if you're feeling called and ready for more clients, more income, more mastery, more confidence in your methods with doing the work that you love. So we'll see you tomorrow. Lots of love. Bye.